There we go. What was I saying? Harder or easier, so it's up to you, or you can always do the higher, harder version and then change it later as you go. Yes? All righty. Let's go ahead and kind of. Okay, I have my stuff together. I do. I just usually don't have it down here with me, but I want the timer down here with me. I'm not usually on the ground the whole time. But we are. I'm excited about it. Go ahead and lay on your back. Have your block or two blocks next to you. So whenever I say a block, we really only use two for the beginning and the end, maybe. But the rest of it, most everything can be done with a block. Laying on down. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit side to side and just kind of get the back muscles ready. Yeah, this first move is a workout, but it's going to be kind of a warm up to it, I guess. All right, grab your one block to start. Legs extended nice and wide. Flexing those feet, right? So really, really wide, like you got a V and you want space over your head. So your arms can go over your head. I'm going to go at an angle so I have space. Can you guys see me there? Good. And we're going to roll up to sitting and reach past your feet and then roll right on back, arms overhead. We're just kind of go ahead and keep going. You can follow your breath if you want. And you don't have to. Like when your arms go overhead, that would be an inhale. Exhale, you'd roll up and reach. Good. Keep on going. Otherwise, I'm going to flip my thing a little bit so I can actually see everybody and show you at the same time. Good. Inhale. Good. Now, as you're warming up, as you're doing a little bit more, when you come up and you reach forward, I want you to squeeze your arms together, that block, or you can either squeeze your hands together or you squeeze into that block. So you get a little pectoral and armpit muscle work. How are you, Waverly? Come join us, Waverly. Show me how you can do it. Lean back and lift up and reach forward your toes and squeeze your hands together. Deep inhale, exhale, squeeze. Now, next time you roll up, come forward and then twist to your right foot or left foot. I don't care. Foot. And then the other side, back in the middle and roll it back. Lift up, squeeze through the middle, and then go one side. When you go to the one side, I want you to give it extra reach, middle, extra reach back. Does that make sense? You roll up and you reach forward, pull back a little, reach one side, pull back in the middle, reach the other side. Good. Let's do two more just like that. Rolling back, rolling up to the middle, side, side. One more time. And when you roll all the way back, grab both of your blocks or no blocks on the floor at your feet there. And I don't care if they're sideways or front to back. Your feet are going to go on top of them there in a bridge position. Knees bent, feet on block. Lift your hips into a bridge. Arms at your side. Good. Abs engaged in that you're like kind of pulling it in nice and tight, bracing everything. Hips drop, lift. So because your feet are up on a block, you're what? You could be anywhere from 4 inches higher. When I say yoga block, really, you could have some dictionaries. You can have all sorts of things to put those feet on if you needed to. But when you lift to the top, really squeeze your tush. 3, 2, hold this one at the top. Lift. Now pulse up, up. Good. Squeeze in the glutes. Hamstrings are active. Pulsing high. 3, 2, hold it up at the top. All right, hands are down to help brace. Left leg up to the sky. Toes pointed, leg is nice and long. Anytime you need a break, take a break. Option 1, you hold. Option 2, this straight leg is now going to drop to the floor, all the way up to the sky. Can you touch the floor? If your block is in the way, you can like kind of create a little an aisle, a space between your two blocks. If you want to get a full range, drop. 3, 2, hold it up, little circles to the sky. Circle, circle. 3, 2, hold, pulse up, up, up. 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Your butt cheeks are on fire, hence the Pilates. All right. You can get those blocks if you moved them out of the way, put them back together. I'm going to leave a little hole between mine so I can reach with it in the middle. All right, next side. Lift up, go ahead and stay. All right, right leg lift, hold. Make sure you're there, you're good. Good, now option one, you can stay right here. Option two, that straight leg is gonna lower to the floor, up to the sky. To the floor, sky. And you can lower and lift that leg as big or as little as you want. I'm trying to touch the floor and come really nice and high. You'll notice you might be stronger on this side with your leg. You might be weaker. If you're right-handed, chances are it's a little weaker. 3, 2, next one, you're gonna hold it up at the top. Circle, little circle. Woo, my goodness, you ladies. I don't like it. Circle, it's not easy. Hold, pulse, up, up, like you're trying to point that toe to the sky. 3, 2, 1, hug your knees into your chest and stretch out your booty. All right, one block stays, just you can push it off, you don't need it. Other block in your hand. Head and shoulders lifted, knees are in. Double leg stretch pass is what this one's called. So your arms and legs extend. You bring it in and put it in between your legs and extend. Now, yes, when you open, your head and shoulders can touch the floor and you crunch it back in. Head and shoulders can touch the floor. Or they don't touch the floor if you want to make it a much, much higher level. And I don't care if your head stays up. Good. The more your feet are up to the sky, the easier it is. The more that they're at an angle or closer to the floor, the harder it is. So you can decide, are you going to work really hard? You're going to work really good? You're going to work a little bit? Either one is fine. Bonus points now. When your legs extend, squeeze that block with your feet. And you can even squeeze your hands. Good, I'm looking. Good, bracing that core. You get exhale in there if you can. Yes. Oh, good one. Yeah, squeeze that box with your feet and hands. Beautiful. You guys are twins over there. 4, 3, 2, hands. Put the block in the hands now. Pass it. All right. Legs out, arms out, head is down. Crisscross at those ankles. We did these last week, I believe, or the week before. Point those toes, crossing at the ankles, crisscross, crisscross. Easier if you're at the sky, harder if you're at an angle, really hard if you're much lower. Crisscross, 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 crisscross. Right at those ankles. Legs as long and strong as you can. I know, these Pilates ones are hard. If you need a break, you take a break. You come back when you're ready. Whose legs did I just see? 3, 2, 1, release. Breathe. All right, I need to keep. How are we? We're mad at me? We're okay? Yes, everyone is mad at me right now. She leaves and comes back and kills us. All right, legs up 90 degrees. Who here did pound on Thursday or while I was gone? It doesn't have to be Thursday. Yeah, a couple? Nice. It's still there, available whenever. All right, brace. Legs up, 90-degree angle. You got your block, both knees, both hands. Inhale, press. All right, the hands are pushing into the block. The knees are pushing into the block. Now keep going, hold and breathe in the nose, out the mouth. Nice and steady. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, here's what I want you to check while you do this next one. You're not doing it wrong. Pretty much however you do this, you cannot do it wrong. But you can do it better if you really suck that belly button and train the abs to be tight on this one rather than pooching out. So we're going to check that, okay? Legs up, hands here. First, kind of really pull that belly button in. Take a deep inhale and press. Now, keep pressing, keep pressing, keep pressing. If you want to peek at your tummy or check and engage, pull. When I say peek, just look for a second and see. If it's pooching out, I don't want that. Suck it in, pressing that spine to the floor. Pull that belly button into your spine. 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Oh, yeah. All right, right leg only, right hand only. All right, opposite arm and leg extend overhead. We're going to start by the brace with that right side. So, yeah, there you go. You got that? Does that make sense? Left arm is to the floor, left leg to the floor, right knee bent. Okay. All right, inhale, exhale, brace that one side. Level 2, that opposite knee and opposite elbow that's extended is going to crunch in and extend out to the floor. Crunch and extend while you are pressing. So right side is bracing against that block. And the other arm and knee extend to the floor, crunch it in. That's level 2. But you don't have to. Any level is good. Come where you are. 4, 3, and 1. Rest. All right, we're still going to stay on your right leg, but now we're going to take it to your left arm. All right, right leg up, block, left hand block, left leg extended, right arm extended. It's the same concept. All right, squeeze the brace, 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 brace. Now that left foot, left hand, rather than elbow and knee, it's more toe and foot. So, does that make sense? I feel like I'm saying a lot of words here. Right knee, left arm. Yes. Left. Okay, let's try that again. The same leg we were just using, right leg is up. Yes, good. You got it, Joanne. You're just right. Left hand on the block. Left leg extended, right arm extended. Brace, press and squeeze it. Opposite arm to opposite hand. Let me see if I said it better that time, I guess. Good. Yeah, good, Dee Dee. You got it. Good. Joanne, you've got it, Waverly. Looks good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, we get to do all of that on the other side. Left leg up, left hand. Left leg, left hand with the block. Right foot extended, right arm overhead. Start with a brace. Take a deep inhale and press. Hand is pushing into the block, knee is pushing into the block. We've got that. Pull the belly button in. This is level 1, you stay. That's all you need. Level 2, right knee, right elbow. Crunch. And the head can come up, doesn't have to. That's kind of maybe a 2.5 if you want to go higher, lifting your head. I like to lift my head. If that's not for you, that's okay. Oh my goodness, keep breathing. It's hard to talk and do this, you guys, and watch you. So when I stop, you keep going. I'm trying to talk and look and see if, God. And when you crunch in, give me a Pilates. I don't want like hit zone of, ooh, reach and ooh, reach. I want press, reach, press, reach. Let's get 2 more. And 1, rest. All right, now it's the opposite side. Still the left leg is up. Block on the left leg. Right hand on block. All right, left arm extended to the floor. Right leg extended to the floor. Take a deep inhale and brace first. Brace, press, 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 press. Once you feel confident with that, all right, go ahead. Foot and hand lift and lower. Inhale and exhale, lift and squeeze. Nice and control. Yes. Pull that belly button in. Breathing in the nose. Out the mouth. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. All right. Let's come on up. Oh, you want me to grab that for you? I got you. I got you. Katie, they're ready for the fan. If you don't like, you can move up there if it does feel like it's a little bit blowing on you too much. All right, we have done everything in our laying on our back position. We're now going to sit up to your bottom. So sitting up nice and tall, doing our V sits to start. All right, I think we can go up to level 6. We'll see. Knowing you don't have to go level 6. You can stay level 1. You can go level 1 point. I guess it's not 6, maybe it's 0.5s. All right, hands behind your hamstrings, shoulders are back, lean back till your arms are straight. And right there, that's level 1. Your abs are already engaged. You can feel, you could do this probably for a while. You couldn't do this all day, but it's not too shabby. All right, then lift up your feet. That's level 2. Level 3, we let go, but we keep your shoulders back and we keep your back flat. All right, next level. I forgot what number I'm already. What, 1, 2, 3. Grab your legs, straighten them out. And if that's not for you, that's okay. Or if you decide, oh, I want to try this one, and then you go back down to a level, you can. The next level is you keep your legs, keep your back, but you let go. Anytime you fall backwards or anytime you need to hold on to take a breather, anytime you need to bend your knees to take a break, you go ahead. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, the next level taking you up is the block is now going to go between your ankles or between your feet if you want. All right, level 1, leaning back. Level 1, with or without the block. So that's really kind of my 0.5. Every block adds a 0.5. All right, lift, still holding on if you want. Let go if you like. Grab your legs and straighten them or let go of them. I don't really like that one, but you can if you want to. That one's really hard for me, but I'll try it. All right, and if you want those bonus points, you take that block and pulse, 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 squeeze that block with those feet. And as you're going, if you get tired, you're like, oh my gosh, I need a little hold on with those legs. You're like, oh my gosh, I need to bend those knees. Or I could still do this with maybe if your feet are on the floor, you could put the block between your knees and have that. If you chose level 1, you can squeeze that block between those knees. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your soles of your feet together. Give me a little butterfly. Give yourself a little breather there. All right. Shoulders are back, leaning back. We're going to go to your V-sit again, but you get to pick level 1, 2, or 3. No block needed, but you can, so that's your 0.5. We're going to your V-sit, find your level, leaning back, arms extend, pulse like you're doing a Pilates 100, smacking the floor. And you're just holding that block. You don't have to squeeze it or anything. Right? Remember, you can be straight-legged. You could be straight-legged and held on if one arm if you needed to, or bent legs, or your feet could be on the floor. We're just holding that block for now. Shoulders back, back flat. I'm starting to see some rounded backs because we're getting tired. Keep that core tight, but shoulders back, back flat. 8, 7. I don't think I'll be able to do this level at 10 a.m. Right now I can for some reason. 3, stop counting. 2, 1. You're feeling what in your body? I did stop counting. Stop counting. Oh, I was counting inside. Dancers can count without saying it out loud. I don't know. All right. Easy V-sit. Easy. Easy. Block in your hands. Shoulders are back, back flat. We're going to try and keep this position the whole time. As you take that block, reach behind you and switch. Reach back and switch. All right, that's our first level. Knowing you can take a break anytime you need. And if your back hurts, you can put a pillow behind you or a Pilates ball if you want to. All right, now we're going to start to lean back further, reach further behind you and come up a little higher. Further behind you, come up higher. This is the next bonus. You squeeze the block between your hands when you pass it. That's how we get a lot of Pilates arms, is having things to hold on to and squeeze them and reach them and really reach behind your body even further than you think you can. Like almost like you're like, oh, I got to pick up that piece of trash back there. And then you bring it up and squeeze. Really reach behind you. I don't know why trash seems to be the thing I always go to for reaching. Like I'm like, oh no, there's a piece of trash. I better go get it. I don't know why, but for some reason I say that a lot. A donut. Ooh, I ate way too many donuts on this trip. We all bought too much food for the family reunion birthday thingy because we all were in charge of a meal. And we're like, oh, there's 40 people. We better buy a lot. We bought enough for like an army, literally 250 hot dogs. It's a little bit much for 40 people, don't you think? 3, 2, 1. How are we? We're okay? We got this? All right, sitting tall. How's that? Does that sound nice? Cross your legs. Block in the arm. Push down, lift, down, lift. So we're just passing that block. Now, here's where you get to another analogy stuff, what I talk about. Right now, you're like, okay, I could do this for a bit. But, we've done those warrior twos where you circle the arms and your shoulders die. That's kind of where we're going to be getting to. But I want you to think, okay, right now we're in a room full of air and I could do this. Not all day. It's not easy, but it's not crazy hard. Now, imagine that the room is full of jello. Kind of press, squeeze. As if you try to push through, or molasses. It's even hard. You're pushing down, right? So there's a difference between just lifting and pushing or lifting and reaching, but pushing down as if there was resistance for you to push against. You guys, my little niece up here is the cutest patootie. Joanne's here. Did you see? Yeah, Joanne and Waverly. Yeah, Rachel's right over here. All right, now we're going to double pulse. Pulse, pulse, lift. Pulse, pulse, lift. Here's your bonus. Whatever you're holding on to, if you want to squeeze it with your fingers. All right, so we're getting a little finger action there. And if you're not holding on to anything, you can squeeze your fists in a ball. Good. Now we're going to go back to singles, but we're going to go for speed. And big range of motion. 6, 5. How are we doing? Our shoulders are a little tired now, and our abs are getting a break. Legs are getting a break. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Circle, 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 circle. Squeezing that with your fingers. Reverse. Good. 3, 2. Pulse down. Front and back. Front, back, front, back, front, back, front, back. 4, 3, 2. Woo! You know, he did it on one side. Kenny's like, we're doing the other side. Woo! Here we go. Push down and let's go slow. We already did that part. Let's go slow because that's what I said. All right, good. All right, let's go ahead and hold it on the other side than what you had. Pushing down, down. Oh my goodness. Pulse down, 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 down. 4, 3, front to back and front to back. Those doing the recording, stay with me. I'm not there to look you in your eye. Virtual folks, you're still doing good. 4, 3, push it down in jello. 2 and 1. That's where we'll stay there. We'll stay there. All right, you get to put that block off to the side for a second. We are done with seated. We are now going to side laying. Good. This is not my favorite, but it's my favorite. I wanted to make sure we got there. Okay, here's how you get set up. And I believe we've done this before, but if you have a mat or just think about a mat, you're going to come down, put your elbow down and your back hip in line on the back of the mat. So you have a front corner. So if you're on the carpet or something, just imagine that mat. Front corner, whatever bottom foot is out at the front corner. Now flex your foot, grab that mat with your toes. Here's the thing I say in a lot of these classes, no one does it, so I want to really make sure. This foot that is anchored on the floor is constantly engaged. So you squeeze it like there's, I don't know, like you're trying to push your toe into the floor and leave an imprint of your toe. Does that make sense? All right, you can stay on your elbow. That's not my favorite. If you love it, keep it. I like to lay down right here so I can really do those arms and legs. All right, top hand in front for balance. Top leg straight, and we're gonna rocket kick. Lift and lower, lift and lower. Now this one, in a lot of the other Pilates ones, I was saying you like lift and lower, not this one. It's power. Or kick it as high as you can. Bottom foot squeeze, engage. You're trying to leave the imprint of your toes in the floor. Power, power. Yes, we're trying to build some flexibility in those legs, some stretching and inner thigh work. That's kind of what we're doing. All right, keep going. Then I'm going to change it here in about 4. You're going to catch your leg in 3, 2. Get your other hand ready. Catch it. All right. Pull, stretch. Bottom foot is engaged, correct? You're trying to push your imprint of your toes into the floor. We're pulling your leg nice and straight to your face. Keep your foot there. Good. Everyone grabbed it how I expected. You're going to I don't know if you guys can see this at home. You're going to let go and flip your grip to the front of your leg. Pull. Yeah, good. Exactly, Joanne. Yeah, good, Dee Dee. All right. And you're going to bend that front leg, pulling the leg behind you for like a quad stretch. So you're pulling how do you feel with that, Dee Dee? We're okay? Okay. Pull your foot to your booty. Push your hip forward. Is your knee okay with this, Rachel? We're good. Okay. The stretch, but that bottom leg is active, so it makes it not necessarily a stretch. 3, 2, you're going to release and take that top leg parallel to the floor. Good. Now, if you have hips like me, you're going to want to roll back to your butt cheek. If you have enough padding for your hips and you don't need it, you don't have to, but I like to roll back a little bit onto my butt cheek. Bottom leg now is going to lift up to tap the top leg. So that top leg, I don't want this parallel to the floor. If it's really high, that's too much work. Parallel to the floor. Bottom leg comes up to tap, tap, tap. Good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, hold it up. You're on your back butt cheek if you need to. 2 inches, lift and lower, lift and lower. 3, 2, 1, bend, rest. Yeah. All right. Same position, flex, anchor, top leg, straight, flex. We're going to pulse it forward with your foot flexed, and then point your toes. You swing it back behind you. Push forward, flex. We're going to go 3, 2, 1, swing it back. 3, 2, point your toe, swing back. Good. I got to see. Uh-huh. Yeah. Now, when your leg swings back, I don't care how far it goes, try to avoid rolling yourself forward. So that hand that's on the floor, yeah, is bracing yourself to keep you steady. Much better, Joanne. Good. All right, give me 2 more of those. Pulsing forward and taking it back, pulsing forward, taking it back. And as soon as you're done with that, we bend those knees again. Feet are touching, and we're going to clam shell. Clam shell. I don't have anything written for your hands, but if you're felt so inclined, you could lift and lower right here. When I do this strength training wise, I usually have a weight in your hand. But right here, just doing it for mobility. Yeah. Okay. Now, level 1, you stay here. Level 2, arm is going to stay up, and your foot's going to come off that other foot. You're going to lift it up, drop the knee down. Like you're trying to draw and a figure 8 with your knee, and your knee is leading, and your foot follows. The other hand, I guess, can go wherever it wants to go. I don't know what I was saying. Lift it up. You can be anywhere. Good. 3, 2, 1. Bent. Bottom leg straight. Top leg tapped front and back. Lift, front, lift, back, lift, front, lift, back. Bottom foot, try and engage it again. Anchor the toe to the floor. Lift up, over. How are your hips doing? We're feeling our hips today? Yes. We're working legs, working arms. Remember, our arms were hurting. Now our hips and glutes and legs are hurting, which is what I want. 3, 2. We're going to hold it to the front. Taking it over. Foot is down. Bottom foot flex. Lift, lift, lift. Now, lead with your heel. Toes pointing down to the floor. Lead with your heel. So we're getting more inner thigh again. Good. What did I say? I said toes down, heel up. Yes. 3, 2. Now reverse that. Toe up, heel down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Ooh, we get to do it on the other side. So you can just roll over, but if you want to still see what we're doing, you can flip. All right. Back side, your shoulder and hip are in line with each other and about mat's width. Bottom foot forward, anchor your toe, and you can be on your elbow. You could be on elbow. You could rest your head in your hand, or you can lay it down. I like to lay down, but it's up to you what you want. All right, top leg, rocket, kick. I'm not on my mat. There I go. Kick. I knew we were going to be on a hard floor for a lot, so I gave you guys double mats today. I don't know if you noticed the difference. Yeah, it's much nicer. Double mats, huge difference on a hardwood floor. You're so spoiled. I love you guys so much. Point the toe, lift big, kick it, flick it. Now this one, it's harder for me to do it on this side, but I want you to try and make it look, yeah, that looks actually really good. And flick it with some power, like if your leg's coming up, pretend there's a ball or a balloon that's a little bit out of reach and you're trying to hit it. Now pop that balloon with some anger and force. 3, 2. Remember, we're going to catch it when you're ready. Catch. Good. Bottom foot engaged. Pushing your toes down, squeezing your calf, squeezing your thighs, squeeze everything. Pulling that leg tight, 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 tight. Really stretch. Try and keep that leg there as you release and flip your grip. Good. Pulling again. Bend that knee. Pull your leg behind you. Hip is going forward. This is I don't know, you're here. So it just feels nice to get a little stretch in. Right? I love it. I like it. Pulling back, hips forward, bottom leg engaged. 3, 2. We're going to tap ups. Top leg parallel to the floor. Is that right? Yeah. Bottom leg taps up, down, down. Good. Try and keep that leg parallel to that floor. Good. And remember, if it hurts your hip, you can roll back onto your little butt cheek. or your big butt cheek, or your strong butt cheek, or your flabby butt cheek. You can work on your butt cheek a little bit, but sometimes it's only so ethnicity has a lot to do with the shape of your butt. So don't be trying to get a Brazilian butt if you're a white girl. It's not going to happen. 3, 2, hold it up. 2-inch lift and lower, lift, lower, lift. I only say that because that's all I see here. That's what we have in the room. But sometimes I'm like, yep, be nice to have a little tush. 3, 2, 1. I'm using rounded booty. Bend those knees. Give those hips a breather. Which did we go to? This? Yes. Yeah, that was next. Okay, bottom foot engaged. Top leg flex. Pulse forward, forward. Point the toes. Push, push. The goal here is to keep yourself from rolling forward or back because the flicking kind of creates that feeling of wanting to, um, the upper body wants to go the opposite direction of your legs. So you're trying to prevent that from happening. But really flex that foot. Yeah, and then point the toes. Look at that. Good. All right, one more. And we will take it to the lamb shell. Bend those knees. Open and close. You can stay that way if you like the hand. And the hand is not supposed to feel like, oh, I'm working out that arm. This is for your range of motion, your ball and socket joint that's in your shoulder, range of motion here. It's not necessarily a common action that we do, but we want to be able to do it. We want to be able to do it. I get zestfully clean action, I guess, is where you would use that in the shower. All right, ready? And figure 8. Does that make, it's a figure 8 to you guys too, right? That's what I picture. If my knee had a marker on it, it wouldn't be a very beautiful figure 8, or maybe a side lying infinity symbol. Good. Lift, lower. 3, 2, 1. All right, take it over that bottom leg. Bottom leg, flex, lift, and lower. Does that make sense? Yeah. Good, good. So the top leg, make sure it's over the front. Oh, you changed your position there, didn't you? Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're doing it. Stay good. Lead with your heel, toes pointing down. Lead with the heel, toes foot. I'm sorry, I'm keeping you longer. If anyone has to go, it's 9:33. We have to be even on both sides. Dang it, I had a whole second page, you guys. All right, toes up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Of course, the second page is mostly stretching. But let's do a few if you're okay. If you have to leave, I'll see you later. If not, stay with me for just a little bit. Go ahead and sit on up. All right, grab both of your blocks. We're going to do a butterfly stretch, and but a relaxing, hopefully relaxing stretch. And I say 2 blocks because you might need it for flexibility. So you know how let me turn this off if you don't mind. If you have a block and how it can be short, middle, tall, or 1, 2, 3. Here's what we're going to be doing is we're going to put the block between our hands, and I want you to be able to touch the block with your forehead. So if you need to be short, middle, tall, or if you need to be tall and tall, or tall and middle, or tall and small, you stack anything so that when you come down, your head does touch your block, and you can let go with your and just relax over that. And if you're like, this is too easy, then you make your block a little shorter until you feel that stretch. But it is very doable for you to completely, and when I say fall asleep, this is not necessarily comfortable to fall asleep, but you're forward enough where you're complete, like your head is relaxed. So if you don't have blocks, then that's fine. Your just head is relaxed, letting gravity take your body forward. You soften your hips, you let them melt, let your knees just kind of to the floor. And then you kind of notice, okay, do I need 2 blocks? If so, then maybe we need to work on this position. If you need 1, great. And then you're like, okay, am I medium, tall, or short? And can I work on getting lower and lower and lower as you get better and better at your flexibility? And we hold for another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Now take that block under your feet. Legs on the block, shoulders back, back flat, and now you lean forward and you can hold on to your feet. You can hold on to the block. You can hold on to the floor, and you're gonna actually pull. And this one, you're not relaxed. This one, we're trying to go as deep. Can you touch your head to your feet? Sometimes having that block helps put your feet up, but it's not common to be not trying to show off. I can't. I do this. I do this a lot. That's where I can do it. But so if you ever want it to, you can with practice. But when I say do it a lot, it's like an everyday thing. And roll it on up. Release. Oh, guess what? You're gonna love it. Okay, take your 2 blocks or the floor right in front, kind of like how we did with our bridges. Elbows on it. Come to we're about to go into child's pose. All right. Interlace your fingers on the back of your head and sit back and let your chest and armpit fall. Now, if you want more, so the bottom of your body is like in a child's pose, you could also come up and go to puppy pose, which means you come up to your knees. Sorry, my necklace got in my mouth. All right, so if you were like on a tabletop here, but you went to your elbows, and then you hands back and drop your chest, it's even deeper. Are we in love with that or what? I like this one. Good. Yeah. And if you don't have a block, you're more in child's pose. I should take a picture of that cuteness. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. There was one more. Oh, yeah. All right. 1 block, threading. So one hand on the block, and we're going to reach up to the sky. Open as big as you can. Thread it underneath your armpit, underneath that block. You can see. Yeah. Good. And then do a couple of those. So we're going to reach up, open, 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 and drop. And one more. A big open, open, open. Should hopefully feel nice. And drop. And that's helping to stretch everything we did with our back, which was a lot. And release. Other side. And when I say a lot, it's like all those V-sits and things we did at the beginning was your whole core, not just your abs. It was your whole trunk. All right, let's do 2 more. Big open and the close, and maybe hold for a second or 2 or 3. And then you'll go 1 more. And then you'll say, oh, I feel great. I don't even remember that my shoulders hurt and hips hurt. You just feel great and strong and healthy and awesome. Great job. Woo! Well done. Thank you for coming. Thanks for being here with me today. I'm so excited. That was so exciting to see my sister. All right. I'll see you guys on Thursday. My guess is we may finish. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. We might finish it and go back to some of them. I may create something else completely. I don't know. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.